You were so busy pointing your finger out that you forgot the one who was pointing the finger. Arjun is a 31-year-old man. He has a lovely family and a decent paying job. He recently got a promotion, so he clicked a picture and posted it on Rapidgram. Soon after, likes and comments start pouring in. He clicks on his Rapidgram profile and scrolls down. He notices that this is not him. He has been putting on a mask, a persona, which he wants people to see. That is why his life is all about perfectly curated moments rather than flaws or failures. Arjun finds himself in an identity crisis. He is in a lot of distress. His performance at job, his relationships, his mood around people, everything suffers. His life turns into a mess because of being unable to figure out who he really is. After thinking about this a lot, he decides to go to Acharya. Acharya is sitting peacefully underneath a tree and smiles as he sees Arjun approaching towards him. Arjun explains to Acharya the problem he is going through. Acharya asks Arjun, "Who are you?" "I am Arjun," he replied. No, tell me, who are you?" Arjun remains silent. Acharya smiles and asks, "Are you the name? Are you just 5 alphabets? Let's say that the English language of 26 alphabets did not exist. Would you cease to exist? Would you not be standing in front of me right now? I am not the name. I am this body that you see standing in front of you. And I'm a personality which you can check on Rapidgram. I have very strong political opinions and I love watching PVF pictures," Arjun says. Acharya smiles at Arjun. "Let me ask you a simple thing. When you look into the mirror, do you see yourself?" "Yes." "When you were a toddler and looked at yourself in the mirror, at that time were you seeing yourself or was it someone else?" "I was seeing myself." "It was you back then and it is you now, but your body looks and feels completely different. You are no more a small baby who your mom can carry in her arms. Also, when you grow old tomorrow, you will look completely different to how you look right now." Arjun nods. What this means is that this body is continuously changing, but you are the same person. So obviously, this body can't be you. "Okay, but what about the thoughts in my mind? My opinions, likes, dislikes, emotions, impressions that I've gained over my lifetime. That is how the world knows me." Acharya asks, "When you were a kid, did you love playing Lego?" Arjun nods. "Why was it so?" "I thought it was a lot of fun." "Why don't you play with Lego now?" "It's silly. I don't think it will be that much fun. Also, I have more important work to do." Exactly. What you thought at one point is not what you think right now. What you liked at one point, you don't like it so much today. But it is the same you in both the situations, right? So just like your body, your thoughts, likes, opinions are also changing all the time. So your thoughts can't be you. Acharya asks Arjun to think a little deeper. I'm the energy inside me. That energy which drives my life, which powers my body and the thoughts in my mind. Acharya smiles. Are there days when you feel very energetic? Oh yes, Arjun replies. But there are also those days where I feel absolutely lethargic. Are there days when your stomach feels so sick that it won't stop aching? Sometimes, but there are also those days where I feel absolutely normal. So just like your mind and your body, this energy inside you is also changing. Some days it's high. Some days it's low, some days it feels nasty, some days it feels perfectly normal, hence you can't be this energy. Arjun realizes this is way deeper than he had anticipated. He had no more answers of who he was. Acharya insists Arjun to think a little more. After a few minutes of thought, Arjun comes up with this. I am the intelligence inside me, that which has brought me to you today, that which makes me understand how life works, which allows me to differentiate between the knife and the apple, that which helps me survive. Acharya smiles. True, he said, but is that really you? Arjun knew what was coming. When you were a small kid, you did not understand a lot of things, let alone how to solve math problems. But when you were in high school, you learned math, understood it, and you could solve those problems. And if you look at your knowledge of math now, you've again completely forgotten it and you won't understand how to solve those problems. Arjun nods. This means that like the first 3, your understanding, your intellect is also changing with time. But it is the same you. It was you who never understood math. It was you who understood math. And it is you who again does not understand math, with you being the same person all along. So obviously, this intellect can't be you. Arjun felt defeated. Everything I could think of, you've reasonably convinced me that it is not me. I don't know who I am, he concludes. Acharya smiles. Have you had experiences of deep sleep? If not in recent times because of your busy life, for sure when you were a baby. Not the kind of sleep which has dreams in it, but the ones where there is pitch blackness, dreamless sleep. Arjun nods. Do you remember how it feels to wake up after a sleep of that kind? It feels ecstatic. How does it feel when you get applauded for work in front of the whole company? Awesome, Arjun replied. So is that feeling of bliss me? Acharya smiles. Do you always feel that bliss? Aren't there days where you feel completely unhappy, unmotivated, doubting everything you are capable of? Arjun nods. So this feeling of ecstasy is also relative. You feel it at times and you don't feel it at others. But it is the same you in both the cases, right? Hence this is also not you. Please tell me, what am I then? Arjun pleaded. Acharya remains silent. You can't be doing this to me, Acharya ji. At least tell me the truth, Arjun exclaimed in desperation. Acharya explains to him. You were so busy figuring out who you are that you forgot yourself. You were so busy pointing your finger out that you forgot the one who was pointing the finger. You, Arjun, are the one who is experiencing this body, mind, intellect, life energy and bliss. You are consciousness. And all these are objects of experience that come in the light of your consciousness. Imagine this. When you are in a dark room and you light a torch, the objects that this light falls on become visible to you. They become real to you. Until the light had fallen on these objects, they did not exist for you. In your experience, they were not real. Just like that, you experience the body, mind, intellect, energy, and bliss because the light of your consciousness has fallen on them. They have no objective existence outside your own consciousness. If you want to know who you really are, do this. Close your eyes. And for the next few minutes, simply try feeling what it is like to be you. That feeling of yourself you've had since you were a small kid, studying in school, playing with your friends. Everything from the beginning to this very moment. You are the experiencer of this all. You are the one who is aware of your body, mind, energy, intellect, bliss. You are the eternal, immortal, infinite reality. What Acharya explains to Arjun is actually a concept in the yogic system called the 5 sheaths or koshas of the self. They are Annamaya Kosha, the body, Manomaya Kosha, the mind, Pranamaya Kosha, life energy, Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellect, Anandmaya Kosha, bliss. Annamaya Kosha. Anna means food. The idea here is that your body is basically a heap of food that you've collected over your lifetime. Manomaya Kosha. Mana means mind. It comprises of your thoughts, emotions, likes, dislikes, etc. It can be said your personality. This is the reason why Arjun goes into the identity crisis of who am I in the first place, because his personality online did not seem true to him in real life. Pranamaya Kosha. Prana means life energy, the energy body which powers and drives the body and the mind. Vijnanamaya Kosha. Gnana means knowledge. Vijnana or Vishesh Gnana means extraordinary knowledge. It is composed of wisdom or intellect. This is the etheric body. It marks a transition from the physical to the non-physical, acting as a link between the two. Anandmaya Kosha. Anand means bliss. It is non-physical. It has nothing to do with the physical realms of reality. It is nothingness, as the absolute deep, dreamless sleep. So the inspiration for writing this story came from firstly reading the book Death by Sadhguru. In the book, he talks about the 5 sheaths or the 5 koshas, and I really found this idea very fascinating that we feel that what we are is basically the mind or the body or the way we think about life, but it's so much more than just that. The second source of inspiration for writing this story was a YouTube video I watched by Swami Sarvapariyananda. That's it for this video. I hope you gained something valuable out of watching this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell so that you, my friend, can get notified the next time we upload a video to this channel. Also, if you found this video helpful, I would request you to share it with a friend of yours whom you feel will benefit from watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.